6 signs that a man doesn't love you. Let's start with this. What would a truly loving man never do in a relationship? Neglect a woman. Neglect her emotions. When I say neglect her emotions, I'm not referring to aggression. Although aggression can also occur in a relationship. Men often struggle to understand and respond to a woman's emotions. He either focuses, that is, runs away somewhere far away in order not to see it, or tries to suppress these emotions, devalues them. What else is on this list? You can talk directly, for example, about physical violence. A man who loves his woman will never hit her. He won't raise his hand to her, and he won't break objects or furniture around her or smash her phones. In my opinion, this is the ultimate point of no return for every woman. If you witness such behavior from a man, you should turn around and leave him. A man who loves his woman will never compare her to other women. He won't say, "My ex-wife was different. You're not like your friend. You're not like my mother." When a man constantly gives such instructions to a woman, she, in fact, renounces her true self. That is, she begins to put on some masks to meet the expectations of the man. And he says to her, "I don't accept you as you are." Another sign that a man doesn't love a woman is that he doesn't allow her to be herself around him. He constantly wants to change her. He met her, and everything seemed fine. Well, that's what everyone likes, especially during the honeymoon period. And during the period of falling in love, a lot of men, including women, turn a blind eye to some shortcomings in their partner. But then, when the period of falling in love ends, you no longer look at your partner in such an intoxicated state, and a man, for example, may constantly make comments to a woman, "You're not like that, your figure is different, your breasts are different, your legs are different. Let's do this, this, and this." That is, he constantly instills in her the idea that she is inferior. A pathological habit of controlling a woman and building a relationship with her through distrust. As a rule, this is not limited to just the phone. It can later lead to surveillance and wiretapping. Yes, I know families where men and women love each other and trust each other, but once a year, something goes through their heads, and the woman suddenly picks up the man's phone. And he sees it and says, "What are you looking for?" You won't find anything there. What are you looking for? Well, if you want to dig around, sit down and take a look. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm not talking about that, I'm talking about pathological jealousy. A loving man doesn't prove his worth or masculinity by emotionally abusing a woman. He doesn't humiliate her, he doesn't suppress her, and he doesn't constantly try to dominate her in conversations. He doesn't say, "You're stupid." Instead, he emphasizes her strengths and good qualities. He admires his woman. It doesn't look like in the movies, where he wakes up early in the morning, she's still asleep, and a ray of sunlight shines through the curtains, falling on her thigh. He runs to get a croissant, an orange juice, and a peacock feather to accompany the movement of the ray of light on her thigh. No, of course not. It's a normal, ordinary, and natural man who realizes that he doesn't need to fight with a woman, he needs to love her. When a man doesn't love a woman, he constantly battles with her. He sees her as a competitor. She says something, and he thinks, "No, that's not true, I'm not like that." But the most surprising thing is that these men are often not visible in male company. They behave differently around men. They are more rational, more calm, more logical, and more consistent. But when they are with their girlfriend, what can they do to her? She won't hurt them, she won't beat them, and she won't pose a threat. What to do if you only get men who are not capable or willing to love you? Go to work on yourself. Because if the names and faces change, but the essence remains the same, then at least your strategy for choosing a partner is not working. This means that you need to focus on self-discovery and understanding how your brain and the male brain work. You need to take responsibility for your own development.